It's now less than a month away until Cardiff City Stadium hosts Manchester City in our first home fixture of the Premier League. Preparation has been ongoing over the summer and the pitch is looking, to be frank, pitch perfect. This morning I spoke to Malky at the Vale about his second record-breaking signing of the season, Steven Corker, and his thoughts on the pre-season campaign so far.
The start is really about getting them back into playing again and getting them into fitness and trying to get back to match fitness again. They're very fit boys. The work that we're doing in the training field shows that. But the games then give you that match sharpness, and that's coming, and that's why it's a slow progress and a build up, and it's why we did what we did. You know, we played a conference team, played a second division team, a first division team. Usually you would then play a team at the next level up, but the championship has started, so we now play a mid-table team in Serie A, a good team, Chievo, who I've played before, and then we go on to play Athletic Club Bilbao, who reached the Europa League final last year. So it's about a progress and a build-up. Pre-season's about that, as far as I'm concerned. It's what I believe in, it's what I've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years. And it served as well last year, and we think it'll do that this year.
With these two European teams now which are coming up, you know, Italian football is largely known for its defensive style of play, Spanish fast, quick football. How are those differing styles of play going to prepare the boys for that step between championship football up to the top flight football then? Well,
I think it'll be good because technically both teams will be excellent, and that's exactly something that again the standards raised in the Premier League and will show when we get into that league. So technically both teams will keep the ball when they have it, and we've got to make sure that we tactically get into a position that we get the ball back, and when we do get it back we've got to keep it as well. So I think it'll be important for us both games. Certainly there'll be different challenges in both games, but both teams will be technically very good.
Now heading on to yesterday's breaking news, your fourth signing in Steven Corker. Straight to training for him? Yeah, he goes out this morning. Had a little bit of jet lag coming off the back of the tour of the Far East that Spurs were on. So you know, we've got to be careful with him as far as that's concerned, but he's fit, he's well, he's able and he's ready, and he's gone out and doing a little bit this morning just with the coaches himself, and he'll be back in to join training tomorrow, and he'll be part of Saturday's squad. Delighted to get him, obviously. You know, real good signing for us, and someone that I think has got huge potential to play at the very highest level. How about the rest of the new boys then? How are they settling in?
Simon Moore is a fantastic lad. He's a top young goalkeeper who I think we've really gone under the radar there, and managed to get someone who I think is potentially going to be very, very good. He's a good lad, and he wants to commit his future to Cardiff, and to Jim Holman, our goalkeeping coach. I think I'll take great delight in moulding him in the way that he's moulded David Marshall back into the Scotland squad again, and to be the top goalkeeper in the Championship, and also young Joe Lewis in the way that he's come on as well. So that's Simon. He's just settled in the last couple of days. John Brayford, again, I was delighted to get him from Derby. Very experienced Championship right back, and someone that has been Player of the Year everywhere he's been. So another one with great dedication and good professionalism. The more of them you sign, the better your club's going to be.
That's the players who have come in. It's been quite the opposite for Ben Nugent, who I believe has gone on loan to Brentford this morning.
Yeah, Ben, we've had a conversation with Brentford. We felt for Ben's development, it's important. Real good young pro, and someone who has got good potential, who came in and got his first taste of first team football last year in the Championship, but now needs to go out and learn the nuts and bolts of being a central defender, week in, week out, in an unforgiving league for a good football team. Brentford are a good team, they're a good structure and a good setup, and I didn't want to put him somewhere that I didn't feel that he was going to learn. And Uwe Rosler's someone that absolutely will bring Ben's career on for the good of Cardiff City, because eventually he'll come back here, and then he'll kick on again. But he needs to go out and get that experience right now. And right now, for Ben, it's about football. It's not about money. It's not about the glamour of what certain clubs. It's about going out and playing football at a good level for a club that we feel are going to bring Ben's career forward, and that's Brentford.
Now we are fast approaching, being just a fortnight away from the West Ham game. Obviously, Andrew Taylor is out. How's it looking for Aaron Gunnison? Can we maybe expect to see him get a look in?
Yeah, I mean he's doing a lot of non-contact work and been involved with the guys again. Next week he'll go into contact work again. So his actual fitness is very good, you know, but he's been doing it all on his own, and then been going into some sessions that haven't meant contact. So next week he'll go back into contact work. We feel the shoulders back strong enough again. It was a real blow, you know. You run the risk when your players go away to play international football. You've no real, I suppose, you know, way of controlling the situation they're in, or the training they're doing, or the games that they're playing. And unfortunately, you know, he took the shoulder dislocation when he was away with Iceland. When we finally got our hands back on him again, then he's been treated very well. Richard Collins and his team have looked after Aaron very well, and he finished the season so well last season, so strongly last season, and he's now the Iceland captain that you know, he's disappointed, but he's really looking forward to the start of the season, and we think he should be there.
Benvenuti in Galles da tutti qua at Cardiff City. That's us extending a massive welcome to Chievo, our Italian opposition for this Saturday's game. So we felt it was only fitting to test the boys on their knowledge of Italian football. So how many Italian managers are there amongst the top 4 divisions of the English Football League?
I'll go 3.
We've got Zola, we've got Di Canio, there's obviously more. No, 2.
Yeah,
okay,
2.
Good.
And you answered the
Good.
next question by naming them. Which two Italian teams share the San Siro stadium?
AC, Inter.
Inter and AC.
AC and Inter Milan.
There you go. I told you they were easy questions. Not doing too badly. What's the name given to the Serie A title?
Scudetto?
Yes.
Scudetto.
Yes.
Who won Serie A last season?
Juventus.
Juve.
Juventus.
Which player, largely considered to be the greatest of all time, played for Napoli between 1980...
Maradona.
Yes, there you go.
Maradona.
Indeed.
Diego.
And how many stars are on the national badge indicating how many World Cup titles they've won?
2.
Oh, 3.
4.
Yay!
Yes.